Alright, good afternoon everyone. The purpose of this tutorial is to show you how to set up a remote desktop connection between a client and your server. First thing you want to do is go to your server and do some configurations. Now you would notice on your server there are two different options you can choose. You can click on Start, go to My Computer, right click and go to Properties. And then you're going to see Remote Settings. You're going to select Remote Settings, and it's going to take you to remote desktop where you can configure and connect it. But I'm going to show you a different option, a more graphical option using the Server Manager. So you're going to click on Start, go to Server Manager, and you're going to see Configure Remote Desktop Connection. You're going to also, I want you to take notice also, Remote Desktop says disabled here. So you're going to select on Configure Remote Desktop, and you're going to see Allow Connections from computers running any version of remote desktop, as well as allow connections only from computers running remote desktop with network level authentication. We're going to select this option and then hit OK. Also from here you can select users. It says that I already have access as an administrator, and you just want to hit apply and then OK. And that's it basically for the configuration on the server side. I'm going to minimize this and go to the Windows 7 virtual machine that I have currently running. You're going to hit on Start on the virtual machine, and you're going to go to All Programs, Accessories, and then Remote Desktop Connection. What this will do will take you to an interface that allows you to remotely connect to the PC that you have allowed for incoming connections. You're going to see here there are some options that allows you to change the display and local resources. What these actually do is actually help you bring in some of the additional resources and the display and programs and so forth that you would have had on the server machine itself, or the machine that you're actually connecting to. So what you're going to do is type in the IP address here, or you can also type in the name of the PC that you're connecting to. So you can type in the IP address, which is 192.168.0.1. as you see, I already have entered here. And then you're going to go ahead and hit connect. What you're going to see now, it says the credentials will be used to connect to 192.168.0.1, which is the IP of the server, and it asks you here for the password for the administrator that's on the SKNet domain. So I'm going to type in my password, and we're just going to go ahead and hit OK to connect. And you're going to have to wait a couple of seconds while it secures a remote connection. So it says here now configuring remote connection, and it sees that you are able to log into the server side. Now I want you to take notice that as I have logged in remotely from another client, you can see the server itself has actually logged out, because you can't have access to the particular machine on both instances. So what I'd like you to do now, just to confirm, I'm going to create a new folder and rename it server remote test. I'm going to save this. If you're going to click on Start, you're going to see I have all the other options that I normally would have had if I logged in locally at the server machine. However, this is at a remote location. So what I'm going to do, if it is you want to exit the session, you can simply select Close here, and it will exit the session. You can also minimize this, and you will see the client machine running in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And it says this will disconnect you from your remote desktop session. Your programs will continue to run while you're disconnected, and you can reconnect the session later by logging on again. So I log this out, and now I'm going to go back to my server machine and log in locally. I'm going to put in the password and hit enter. I want you to take notice that the folder that I was created is now on the local machine, as evidence has to be logged in locally. What I want you to also take notice on, you can see here remote desktop also says enabled on the server manager. Alright, so that's it for configuring remote desktop. In my next video I'll be showing you a tutorial on setting up GPUs and organizational units. Thanks for watching.